Hello, lieutenants. And I'm sorry. Gotta do it right. Children. Fall 3. You are inevitably going to become as manly as I am. And you will start to realize that having a fireplace, having a wood-burning stove, having some kind of natural fire, not gas, not electric, none of that fucking bullshit, the real shit. A real wood-burning fireplace, a real wood-burning stove. You got to realize it's going to have a lot of advantages. Like, one, it's going to give you an opportunity to, like, install it yourself. Get a little bit of man points there. Two, more importantly, the most important thing, girls love fires. So, like, hey, why don't you come over to my place? What are you going to do? Like, hey, come to my place and let's sit over on the by the baseboard electric? That ain't going to impress the girls. Say, why don't you come over to my place, get a bottle of wine, I'll start up a fire. Oh, a fire? Yeah, a fire. Do you have a fireplace? Yeah, I got a fireplace. Oh my goodness, let me unhinge my bra right now. Actually, they don't even have to do it themselves. The bra itself will unhinge. Once you mention fireplace, the bra has its own neural network. The bra has its own intelligence and sentience. It will say, oh dude, guy's got a fireplace, let me unhinge myself. Okay? So, that's the other thing. And then, what was the other thing with the wood-burning stove? Oh, monetary savings. You don't care about that if you get to play with boobies. So, if you are going to go that route, which I recommend you should, especially if you're a property owner, you can't just start installing fireplaces at a place you rent, you're going to need one of these. Chainsaw. Hang on, let me get a better grip. There we go. Chainsaw. Okay? Now, these things are way more complicated than you think. There's an engine with inside of this. Then there's an issue of tensioning. You have to sharpen the chain. You have to oil the chain. These are way more complicated than you think. It's not like you just buy this. It's not like a hammer. Like, oh yeah, I just fire it up. There's a lot of maintenance that goes into these things. So number one, if you're going to buy a chainsaw, get a high quality one. Not one of these pieces of shit. Yeah, and I'll mention it. Power Horse. Your chainsaws fucking suck. And I'll go into that a little bit later. But in any case, you are going to need one of these. So if you get one of these, you've got pretty good manly points if you got one of these. Now, invariably though, whether it's a Power Horse or not, chainsaws only have a certain amount of life expectancy. Just like a car, you know, a car has an engine, this has an engine, motorcycle has an engine, this has an engine. They're pistons and cylinders, and invariably they're going to lose compression. Now you're going to think, well, what's wrong? So you'll learn to sharpen the chain, which I did. You'll learn to tension the chain, which I did. You'll learn to clean out, you'll learn to disassemble these things. You can actually look it up on air. It's a very good thing. Even this, I actually am going to probably, I'm not going to toss it. I'm going to kind of disassemble it so I get a little bit more mechanical work and expertise with it. But inevitably what's going to happen with every engine, not just chainsaws, but cars, motorcycles, anything with a piston and a cylinder, is you're going to lose compression. And you say, well, what's compression? Well, that's what makes an engine go. The cylinder goes down into the piston, and that's the cubic. Never mind, look it up. I'm not going to go into it. Whatever. If you got compression issues, you're screwed. Now, this was a bit of advice that was so good, so brilliant, that for even if one of you follows this, just to forget the 1,000, we're going to get 1,000, we'll probably get 2,000. Hey, let's go. Let's be arrogant and cocky. Over the course of the life of my expectancy in the next 40 years, we're going to have tens of thousands of people look at this. And if I could pass on this bit of information that this guy down over at Northern Power and Equipment, which you should totally patronize because they are straight up about this, he gave me a brilliant, I mean, anybody can do this. This is wonderful. It's going to save you a lot of time if you got yourself a chainsaw, all right? Compression checking. Everything's got a pull motor. Now watch this. Okay, I don't know if you heard it, but it went fat, 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 fat. Now, if you have good compression, it'll stay like this. But I'm holding it now. Now if I let go, that's bad compression. Now that simple test right there saved me, like, I don't know, $100 of time, labor, and everything. Because I was going to take this thing apart. I was going to do it, but because I was so busy writing, I said, I ain't got time to do it. I'm just going to take it in and get it fixed. So if you have yourself a chainsaw, and for whatever reason, this is what I knew was wrong with it. I sharpened the chain. I tightened it to the correct tension. I even cleaned the thing out. Like took apart this thing here. I forgot what it was. I watched a YouTube video and I forgot all the words and the names. I did everything. Like this, I had this thing stripped down, clean it out. It was all really good. And then I'm like, it still doesn't work because when I try to cut through the wood, it would like stop. Like it just didn't have the energy. It just didn't have the power. So I took it into the guys over at Northern Power Tool and Equipment. I'll mention them again. And the dude just like one of them old dudes, you know? Like the guy that like, you know, you wish he was like your grandpa or your father. Just, hey, let me take a look at that. And he just said yeah, do dang diggly dangly, yep, yeah, piece of shit, yeah, might as well get a new one, compression thing's gone. I'm like, oh, dude, why can't I fucking know his crap? Why'd I go to college? Why didn't I learn to become a chainsaw mechanic? So, in any case, that's it. A lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you are gonna go, and man, seriously, the wood-burning stove, the fireplace, absolutely, it's awesome. It's like, because here's the thing, I'll be honest with you. I spend many hours, I've never added it up, going and cutting wood, hauling wood, and then starting fires. That alone takes a lot of time right there. You're going to split up the wood, and you got to start the kindling and everything like that. Is it worth just paying the $200 to $300 a month in heating costs for natural gas? Yeah, it is. You know, probably it is. Because if I were to prorate my time based on the median wage of the average American, I'd probably spend more in labor going out cutting wood, maintaining this chainsaw, the chainsaw that I'm gonna have to replace this one with, and the expense. I gotta, you know, I'm gonna have to go spend another $200 on it. Is it worth it financially? Yeah, it is, because like I've already saved a lot of time. Like, you know, just because you work on something doesn't mean you actually get paid. But you're saving a lot of time in this regard. But all that aside, absolutely worth it. Absolutely. It's manly. It's manly. You go out, yeah, I'm going to go scrounge and scourge for wood. My girlfriend, like, what are you doing? I'm going to go look for wood. Okay, go ahead. And then she just turns on the heat. Flick, you know, but I don't like, oh man, I'm going to go look for wood. My forefathers did. And then you score wood. See, it's just like, you know, a storm comes through, and then like somebody who's got a gas, oh my goodness, we can't actually cut the wood. Oh my goodness, there's a tree in front of our house. You say, hey, I'll cut that tree up. Oh my goodness, my savior. Oh yes, please take the wood. And then you're like, I found some wood. Yeah. And then you cut the wood with a chainsaw, all manly and shit like. You're like, and then you gotta split the wood, because you just can't burn big hunks of wood. There's a whole art to starting kindling and fires and everything like that. And then you get like, you know, you split it up and you're there with your hang on, I'll go get it. Yeah. Now seriously, look, alright, then you split it with this, you cut it with this, you split it. Right now I'm the manliest motherfucker there ever was. I mean, you don't have to be a big guy. If you know how to use both these things, oh my god, you're the fucking shit. Well, this thing looks like it's kind of losing the... But anyway, so I mean, yeah, it's great exercise. It's a really good manly thing to do, to go and cut your own wood, split it and everything like that. And then, I guess the ultimate thing is production. Because when it's all said and done, you're heating your own home with the sweat and toil of your own self. You didn't just go to like a little thermostat and go, flick! You took this thing, you cut shit up, fucking split it, and you stacked it, and you split a little bit more, which is why you should have a hand axe, because you just can't take like half logs and put a match to them. You gotta learn the art of kindling. Not Amazon. But yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely fucking worth it to get yourself a wood-burning stove or a fireplace. Now, all that being said, yes, the primary point was to learn how to test the compression of a chainsaw. But the larger, more philosophical point is why you should go and get yourself a wood-burning stove or install yourself a fireplace because this manly shit is awesome. And yeah, absolute, yes. Many girls, many bras, many bras have become unhinged. Many panties have dropped. Many girls have. Yeah, I'm not going to be terribly crass on this one because of this. Because of this. Not because of this. You know, it's, any girl can go to like, you know, Home Depot and see it. But if you go out there and, you know, use this crap, that's come back to my place. Let's start a fire for my desire for you. I'm the technical Jew. Where's that wine? Oh, I opine that you should take off that bra. So, anyway, yeah. That'll be coming out on my next album called Power Tool Man. And Power Tool, no, what would we call it? Power Tool Honey? Whatever. Just learn to use this fucking shit. That's all I'm saying. Get yourself a fireplace and then compression check. Toodles.